I don't know anything about actually surviving in a super flat world. So I think the only thing I know is to find a village for wood, and that's the only place we can start. Outside of that, we just have to hope for mobs, you know, that actually spawn so we can kill them for food. Outside of that, I don't know what we're supposed to do. There's slimes everywhere, but that doesn't really do anything for us. Slime balls aren't going to help us eat or give us a shelter, okay? This is going to be really interesting. I'm starting from scratch with no knowledge of how Minecraft flat world survival works, so this is going to be super interesting. I think the absolute worst part about this, because every time I see a little block load in the distance that's not on the ground, it's a slime, but I think it could be a building or something, which makes this so much worse. But, hey, village! I was about to say 3 hunger bars down and a lot to go, but we are lucky, I guess. Oh my god. So I don't know much about 1.19 overall, let alone super flat, and 1.19 villages, so I'm super excited. Horses, villagers, food, protection, shelter. This is absolutely everything we could ask for. Iron golems can spawn, so we can get iron. That's amazing. That means it's a big enough village. Oh, there's pigs and stuff, so we can get breeding. Sadly, though, I absolutely just don't see a smithy workhouse, which is really, really sad, because I don't know about loot, but at least there's nice, colorful beds in all these places, so that's a big bonus. Oh, there's something in here. Ah, food. Yes, all the food in the world. A good thing, too. I was just starting to run low on hunger, which is absolutely fantastic, and the slimes don't seem to be that big of a deal. Oh my god, there's a straight up actual tree here. Oh, I need to break this and get saplings. What? I didn't think there were going to be actual trees. I didn't even realize that when I walked in here. Ow, ow, Mr. Slime, go away. You were not bothering me at this point, but I want this tree. But you keep that tree. I'll take down this tree. I just didn't want to touch this one because it's all nice and pretty. Okay, so I've started working on this wall simply because I'm tired of slimes messing with farmers, and I need my farmers to be safe, especially zombies and other mobs, so we gotta light up a small area, especially so I can breed farmers and villagers. Well, just villagers in general. The reason for this is because right now I don't know how to make lava or get lava, because it's, you know, we have to get that to get a lot of things. We don't have an infinite amount of cobblestone. We only have an infinite amount of wood. So that's one of the reasons the wall is made out of different sorts of wood. Outside of that, I wanted to go for a different building style, but I need to stop getting the slimes to mess with my villagers. I don't need zombie villages being created and all that. I need them safe, because I think the only way I'm going to be able to get lava is through villager leveling up and training, which is, you know, not something I have a whole lot of practice in, but I do have some practice in it. I'm hoping between the wall and setting up a lighting section over here, once we get the lighting all set up inside, we will hopefully stop all the mobs spawning, and I don't have to do anything with like slabs. Once I can get this set up, I can actually start setting up like where I want horse farms or pig farms, or, you know, my villagers to be, and actually trying to figure out where to make progress from this point, because getting iron is really easy. In cobblestone, I can tear down houses or the pathways from the, you know, the villagers, but that's not going to last forever, especially because I don't want to rebuild places for them to sleep, or I could instead just placing a lot of beds in the ground, which looks disgusting and not good. So I want it to look somewhat nice, but, you know, that also is, oh, that's more building, more resources. I'm trying to think of another way to get lava or obsidian, because even if we got obsidian somehow, that would just work just as well. Say we got a villager to trade us obsidian instead of lava, because then at least if we got obsidian, we could get an iron bucket, go to the nether at that point, because we just need iron and flint, and we can get lava from there, and then that way we can make ourselves a cobblestone generator, which is kind of the big point. So we have cobblestone. It's just so I have a better diverse building block outside of just wood, but I have no idea what villager trades extend to or anything like that, so I have no idea what the actual possibilities of that happening are, which is super exciting. I'm actually really happy to just explore 1.19, especially the flat world, and see what it's like and just try to survive in it overall. But I really, really, really don't like the flipping slimes. They're so annoying. And can you just get out of my house here, Mr. Iron Golem? I also need to go to sleep in this bed. Thank you. I've not really equipped myself with full iron armor. I've killed enough golems to get me basic gear. I'm not too worried, you know. The slimes and the mobs are really light spawning right now, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's 3 iron golems. That's the most I've seen at once. Usually I see 1, maybe 2 spawn so far. And I'm trying to save up bones for bone meal right now, so when I move farms and stuff, I can just get them replanted, but that means my trees are growing a lot slower. So even though I have all these saplings, it's a lot slower than it should be to actually get some of this stuff. But we do have pig and horses, which is very nice. I haven't seen any other animals yet, but I don't want to go exploring for them to get spawns quite yet, because I want to get this base at least somewhat operational. Well, at this point, the wall's pretty much finished. I've got these villagers locked in so they don't die from anything, and so I can get them back into the village and keep it growing. But the walls come out nice, so I'm just finished tearing down all of these houses so I can get extra resources, and then I can really start working on how I want to organize this, put my animals in the right spots, and get to working on actual breeding villagers, which is still going to take a hot minute. But now that I've got most of the escapee villagers, I shouldn't have nearly as big of a deal regrowing the villager farm. I've just got to set it up properly at this point, and I've got to leave that farm there because I accidentally deleted every other farm, and I still need 1 at least until I get an infinite water source built up, which is fine. All I gotta do is craft a bucket or 2, but I'm just literally been more important about just getting all this stuff down so I know what resources I do have, which I guess I'm just overdoing it because I know I have quite a lot of wood. But at the same time, it's going to be an ugly mess that's just sitting outside being useless of my base, which I'm going to get rid of no matter what because of that. Okay, so at this point, I really want to get working on how we actually set these villages up now that we have everything more organized. Got a tree farm over here, our nice little horsies, and we have just this disgusting section of beds. Oh, hi, little piggies. It's about time for you guys to breed again. I need to continue my farms and get all the other animals, but I can't do that until I get villagers. Technically, that's not true. I can do that beforehand, but the villagers, the only reason I need all those animals because I have enough food for supplies is straight up just so I can trade with them. So getting the villagers set up to how I know I want to trade with them is important. So this is going to be the villager corner. So we kind of got to set up all the roles, the jobs, and everything for them and figure all that stuff out, which is, you know, totally going to be a whole lot of fun. And I don't remember all the jobs that there are. All right, so at this point, I've got all the things for the jobs for villagers, except for one or two, but they seem pretty unimportant based off their listings and things that they could trade overall, so we didn't have to worry about leveling up to get more emeralds. Because even if things can't get us specifically what we need from certain trades of villages, we're gonna need a way to get emeralds, to get experience, to get unlock other villagers and whatnot. So we gotta do a lot. All right, so I gotta figure out like a home type shelter or something over here. I mean, I literally could just place everything down and whatnot, but that seems kind of, you know, sad, rudimentary, and not very good looking. To start off with, we're gonna go ahead and block everything off on this side, including the farm, because I want the farm is not gonna be as much for food to us once we get our animals going, and I mainly want it for the farming villagers just so that, you know, they have their farm stuff. But it also kind of gives us like an outline. So this is the area. Plus, this also stops the villagers from wandering off massively. So all I have to do is get to this little area and we have access to all the villagers that we need to. Once we get sheep, we'll have a replacement for gates. But for now, I'm going to have to deal with just some gates. I don't remember if villagers in this version or at all can open fence gates, but I really hope not. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to start getting set up like a market area. So not like full building construction, but little areas that they can work out of technically. And I think we're going to try to use a little bit more stone without using too much of our cobblestone overall. So this is kind of be like our first corner, and then we'll go ahead and connect like the roofing access like right here. There we go. Now what we can do is just throw some slabs up top, and it will give us, we're going to get for like a roofing type effect. And I think if we just go up one, so like if we do this, we go up here, then we want to go here for our next one. There we go. We do it like this, and it should, I'm hoping for a kind of like a canvasy feel, I guess. I don't know exactly. I kind of like that for the most part. It still feels really basic and not like realistic, I guess. What if we just throw these things like right here? We put a little bit of a corner like right here. See, I don't think that looks nearly as bad as before, and we can always improve it later if we come up with a better solution for it. But right now, I just want to get some basics down. For our composters, these are really easy. We can just throw these 5 up against this wall right here. You know, the composters for a farm, and it makes sense. And we're also going to have this chest here specifically for farming supplies once we get a lot more of abundance. Now over here, we want to get the different areas set up for working and whatnot. So first of all, based off structural support, in reality with the wall behind it, this word, you know, I know it's not realistic, but it makes sense visually to me in my head that this is now supported by this wall, so I don't need this column. And we're gonna go bring out a couple blocks like this way, and does that, you know, that works. And then we have our little stables like back here. Now they can come and go whenever they need to right here, and we can just set up the jobs like right back here. So we can put that down. We can try to kind of keep things together that go together. So like the blast furnace, you know, we'll put that at the end with, you know, we'll put that there. With the cauldron, a grindstone and stone cutter kind of like that. Does that work out? Because that sticks up a little bit. Then we can put the lectern, the smoker, loom, and barrel over here overall, and that still gives us access to absolutely everything. And we can always expand this so it looks better, you know, multiple sections with multiple jobs instead of all of them being cramped in one spot. But for now, I kind of just want a baseline. All right, so at this point, I need to figure out a way to get all the villagers over here that aren't over here at this point. Like, they're slowly starting to walk in here, which is super nice, but they're not all gonna stay in here or walk in here right away. You get in there, buddy. I'm gonna push you in there. Okay, you get in there as well. This is an annoyance. Get in there, get in there. Okay, I don't know a whole lot of ways, or really any ways, to actually get these guys in here, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. The only two ideas I have is somehow with boat and water, or somehow making a really basic minecart, which I think both are possible. I just don't think, I can't think of a way. How do you get water, a boat to move up water when you're pushing them is the real thing. But I guess if I'm driving the boat, that actually doesn't matter. So I have an idea. I think we're gonna use boats. I've created this narrow passageway here that we should be able to, you know, just take some boats across once we fill it with water. And I'm gonna have a passenger of the villagers, and I'm just gonna drive the boat across, and hopefully this should work. Now what I'm hoping will happen here, if I break these fences, yep, it was just gonna let the water through, which is not a big deal for now. It's not messing with the farm, but it keeps the villagers back, so I can just float right through with the boat. Now if I take this boat and I should be able just to put a villager in in it, right? If I shove them in it, or do I have to shove them into it while I'm out of it? Then that will work. There, we got that guy in. I can get in. Now we can just slowly transport these guys across the water and into the new area where they need to be. I just need to really finish up the iron armor, but I hate grinding out the iron from the stupid iron golems. It's really not fun or worth my time. For right now, at least, because we don't need much armor. We just need to keep replacing our tools, which I've gone through so many of. Well, time to do this only like 18 more times. Actually, I have one. Okay, that's not the only villager left. Did the rest of them walk in while I wasn't paying attention? Are they lost in the trees or something? I swear I had like 3 or 4 more of these guys to actually do. I just see you, buddy. Okay, so I think the only thing I'm technically missing for a villager farm at this point is actually getting like the door system in setup. Plus with all the, actually, do they just need beds or they need beds indoors? Oh, they went into the house, didn't they? Yeah, there's one here inside the house. Do they need doors to breed, or is it just beds, or is it both? I feel like in the old versions it was just beds, but I feel like it's mostly beds indoors now, but I don't always remember. Very few times have I ever passively, progressively actually gone for a full villager situation where I set it up, because I'd rather just do enchants the old way. They always felt easier to me. Alright, so at this point I need to get a little sleeping area for the beds and for doors for breeding villagers if they need one or both. Either way, it's gonna work out. So I think I'm gonna turn this wall and I'm gonna dig down a little bit so we have a bit more space into the area for the villagers to sleep and whatnot, and this wall will continue right up to the chest, basically eventually being the rest of the stores. So I think getting this overall is gonna be not that bad, considering you can't dig down very deep overall, but we just gotta figure out the dimensions and get it all set up so the villagers have a place to sleep. I think this is the basic idea we're gonna go for. We're gonna bring it out a little bit more, and then we're gonna have an exit ramp in, and then we have this type of roofing, and we can have all the doors and beds just kind of surrounded down there. And buddy, I need you to get out of there. You know what? Because you're stuck down there, you can actually just die because you can't attack me. Haha. I could use the iron very much, sir. Most of my tools are half broken. Can you just be dead, please? Does the pickaxe work better because they're technically iron? Is that like in the lore of Minecraft? It should be. Because don't pickaxes also like degrade armor faster when using them in battle because of those types of things? Because of the tools, and they would, you know, mine those materials better or affect them better. I really hate having such limited resources to build with because all the things are similar colors. Like, the only reason I have some of these blocks is because of the village. And this has got to be one of the funkiest houses I've ever built. I don't know what the point of these pillars were. I had a good idea that would really go with the roof, and then I don't remember what that idea was, and it kind of turned into a big mush. And I hate not having windows. I forgot to turn these stupid things into slabs. So at this point, we're basically finished up with this here. We are all good to go. We're just kind of filling in the gaps here so everything looks a little bit nicer. Just gonna throw these blocks on here. It's gonna be a bit of a weird pattern, but I think the depth will be nice overall. There we go. Yeah, we put these blocks here. I think that looks pretty good for the most part. Maybe if we just kind of like throw these up here in the corner right here, that give it a bit more of a vibrant type feel. What if we just go like this instead? Overall, I think that looks pretty decent. Definitely not some of my best building, but you know, absolutely not my worst building overall either. So now they have all these beds and everything. I just gotta light the place up with a couple torches, and we basically have our villager area set up. I think we just kind of have to fix up all of this, which isn't a big deal. I think we just make this expand one block over, put the inches like right here, and then this wall expand this way. Overall though, now we can really get working on the villagers, which is super nice, and now they get collected and whatnot. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to expand this at some point because I'm gonna want more villagers, but I think I want more villagers at least. For now, it's gonna be good enough though, and that is fine. Let's just go ahead and just get preparing, I guess, because now that that's set up, I can start working on looking for other animals and whatnot to add to my farm so I can actually trade with them. Alright, so at this point, I think it's about time I really start trading with my villagers. The farm's almost fully prepped and ready for another harvest, and we have more villagers than ever. I think we have 5 or so more villagers. The breeding farm and whatnot has seemed to be working, and they absolutely love their little new home. So let's come check out the shop because I have my chest right here, and they has all of my supplies for literally everything. Right, and I guess let's just start trading with our farmers and get as much going as possible. There we go. And you can't level up anymore, can you? I don't know how level ups work, but I'm definitely gonna try to spread out some of the stuff so each of them can level up a little bit, and I always have more options because you don't know what you're gonna get, right? Because like when they level up, they could have different trades. I don't know exactly, but I also know that increasing their I'm out of potatoes. Increasing their trades or trading with them more is also more likely for them to actually breed themselves, overall giving us a better chance to have better villagers. And I am completely out of that. Okay, I hope some of you level up to start taking wheat soon because, okay, nope, you can take pumpkins now. I don't have that. And I don't want apples for emeralds. I want to give you apples for emeralds. Oh, this is so annoying. And I don't have much else I can really trade with anyone else. I mean, I could do some stick trading, some zombie flesh trading. I can't do coal. That's about it. Wow. Leather training I could tactically do with my cow farm now, and sheep training, but I haven't collected up either of those materials, wool or leather. I've just been kind of, you know, reproducing the farm as much as possible. Right, I do have some emeralds though. I wonder if there's anything we can get out of these guys. Okay, so bookshelves. Curse of Binding, not really what we want, but we might as well go ahead. Librarians are really good, so we're gonna purchase as many bookshelves to level you up, and that is it. Well, we couldn't purchase enough bookshelves. We could buy armor from you, not really worth it, I don't think. I could get a bucket of hod. If I had water struggles, I think that'd be worth it. A thing of shears, I could rather just make for a lot cheaper than 2 emeralds. So I think that's kind of iffy on the trades for now. That kind of sucks overall. Well, I need to harvest some more carrots, so I need to go and breed everything before I go get all their little goodies, their meats and stuff. Pork chops and steak and leather and wool. Actually, I don't have to, you know, kill the sheep for the wool, but if I want lamb or mutton, it's mutton in this game. I also gotta remember, sometimes I gotta let the farmers just do their farming stuff themselves. I don't remember if it has any effect or not on them, but I do want to make sure that it's as effective as possible. So we can just come in here, breed a little bit. Ha ha ha. Hey, you were the most annoying out of everyone to find, so I'm really particular about you breeding up because you were so annoying, and I have to have you if I want to keep breeding my villager farm, which is the absolute worst part. I never thought sheep would technically be so important to a video game, but when they provide these for easy access and security methods, and they literally give you for villager breeding, it's hard to deny that. Well, now that's everything bred up, we'll give it a minute, and then we'll go and have a little bit of a slaughter fest, I guess. Is that probably not the right words. I did have to make a second entrance to this because look, originally this was just the corner, and I had 2 like logs this way, and all the villagers were so stupid they just got stuck. Like I had one villager who wouldn't go to sleep because he was stuck in that corner, so I had to open up this, so I had to make it a second way into their home. And I got so tired of not having a diverse building block that I literally used bedrock as the flooring. I think it came out all right. I actually don't know how I feel about any of the buildings I've built so far. They all seem iffy in some way. Alright, Rockstar, so I've spent some time leveling up our villagers and collecting emeralds, so I think it's about time we spoil ourselves. So we come over here, and I think it's the bottom chest. Yes, I have collected up all of our emeralds. Zandes is taking me way too long. I had to change this from 1 double chest to 3 and separated everything, so I actually had separate stuff. So I don't know what I want to spend my emeralds on specifically, but I know there's a lot of blocks, a lot of armors, a lot of weapons, things I just don't have yet. So starting off with, ooh, an efficiency 1 iron pickaxe. Absolutely. Let me pick up one of those to get me rid of this old dungy one. What do you have? You have binding, breaking, power 3. You are not my favorite librarian. I think I have one more. Yes. Where'd you go? I thought I just saw him. I know I have 2 librarians. I have 2 lecterns down. Oh, he's out here. Why are you out here in the field? You're not a farmer, buddy. Fine. What do you have? You have fire protection and channeling, which I've not leveled up you very much at all, which is not good. Oh, you have glass. Yes. Give me all of that. We can actually have glass on our house now, which I guess doesn't work considering I put the thingies there. You know what? It works. We can put them right here. And you know what? We don't need this other furnace. You know what? You can go away, and this piece of glass can go right here. There we go. So now we have a little bit of glass in our house. Thank you, finally. I didn't even realize that when I was leveling him up that he got glass for us. That's absolutely fantastic. It's just a nice aesthetic. Do farmers ever actually give you anything? Or are they just good for emerald sourcing at the beginning? I think they're just emerald sources outside of food. I didn't level you up. You're a fisherman. Clerics. Ooh, glowstone. Absolutely want to change that around as much as possible. Oh, you're not going to sell any more to me? Ooh, ender pearls. We're going to grab a bunch of those. Redstone as well. I would absolutely love that. Oh, I have my second cleric. More glowstone. Yes. Give me that. And redstone. Perfect. Do you have ender eyes as well? Ender pearls, I mean. And no, you do not. Oh, white glazed terracotta. Red glazed terracotta. Oh, that is awesome. And we can get bricks for bricks like that. I'm so excited to have new blocks. Blast protection, that's a waste. Ooh, protection 1, I'm breaking. That's tempting. Ooh, chainmail, that's tempting as well. But armor, we're not super worried about. It's not like we do much of fighting. Armor worker. Ooh, you have leather horse armor. I will take a set of that. Thank you. You need to be leveled up. But considering I don't have a saddle and that other leather trader, I'm assuming I'm going to have to level you up. So you actually come here and you take the... I don't have any leather on me. Fine, I'll take all the purple leggings. What I'll do with them, probably throw them away. I don't know where, but we'll do something with them. For now, they can go in this chest. A weaponsmith. I didn't even realize I had one of you. Oh, yeah. Here, give me a bunch of these. I can just store these away. I need you to level up. You can get me, like, enchanted diamond weapons, can't you? Oh, quartz. Oh, my God. Throw these away in here, too. That's just going to be my storage chest now. Honestly, I don't really care at this point. Marble pillars. Block of quartz. Or not marbles from Crazy Craft, but quartz pillars. Oh, this is awesome. We just got so many new blocks to build with. I'm literally so happy about just building with blocks. that's all that makes me so happy, because everything's such a similar color and I hate it so much. Ooh, you're ready for more ender pearls and glowstone trades. Oh, you're a master now. How about you give me more of that redstone too? And there goes all of our emeralds. You know, it's okay. We got everything I could have hoped for, outside of obviously like protection 4, diamond armor, or whatever. But I don't think the villagers are even near that technical level yet, which is perfectly fine. That's why we were leveling them up today. But I wanted to get a bunch of the new blocks I hadn't used yet. Well, I obviously used these blocks before, but geez, yes, there we go. This is so exciting. All right, I need to figure out a system outside of torches. I've got glowstone access now, so I need to figure out a lighting system better for everything else. Can't mine down because of the bedrock, so I can't really change anything up down here, but I can mess with the walls a little bit, which will be nice. I can just sprucing them up a little bit, which will be super just pleasant on the eyes for this place. So I think just having a good old brick layer is going to be like really good for this place. There we go. With these bricks, we can just throw these down here now, and it gives us a lot better of a feel in everything. I really like it. Now, do we put these on the edge or more in the middle here? There's 2 on each side with 1 slot in the middle of 5 wall, so I think we go with this, and we just put that in the middle. I could put that top brick there. I might as well, actually. I know it kind of bothers me on the outside of the house, but well, that's one of the big issues I've realized with building with super flat is I can't build down and up like I like. Actually, you know, it's not a big deal, because if we just travel it through the rest of the house, the channeling of the walls will make a lot more sense. So there we go, and we can just do this literally on both sides, which completes the entire feel, and we don't have to worry about bricks being seen and it being awkward from the outside of the house, because now that it's on the outside of all the levels and it's equal, it feels a lot more natural, or natural-esque anyways. There we go. I like that. I think it's come out a lot better. Okay, just throwing that brick in here just makes this feel so much better than just having all of that wood. I'm so happy with that. Now I want to get rid of all of this mossy cobblestone, specifically because it doesn't match, and everything else I can just put with bricks and it will match the very, very center. That is fantastic looking. That is so much cleaner. As much as I kind of enjoyed the mossy cobblestone look, I think this is just very clean and a lot easier on the eyes. Alright, so today I want to work on getting ourselves an automatic redstone door. I think if we put it right here, it's going to be perfect for the horses, so we can actually travel in and out, and for them to actually be useful, because I've not really used them yet because it's too much of a pain to get them in and out. So this ladder is going to be an automatic door. To start off with, we need to go trade with some more villagers, because I doubt we have enough redstone. Actually, we have around 4 stacks from trading to level up the cleric, so actually we might be okay, but I know we need sticky pistons and regular pistons out the wazoo probably. And I am absolute trash garbage when it comes to redstone as well, so this is gonna be a lot of fun. I have absolutely no idea how I'm gonna make this work, but I'll figure it out at some point or another. I always do, I think. Now that's just, I don't know. And we cannot forget our precious slime balls. Not like they're a rarity in this world. Alright, so let's start off with just making pistons overall, so we can make sticky pistons. There we go. Okay. Oh, we can make 64 of them. You know what? I don't know if I need quite that many. We'll just go with 16 for now. There we go. I know I got all the resources for more than that, but I just need to get an idea of how much I'm actually going to need, which I have no idea. Okay, so now we gotta figure out how I want to set this up. Is it gonna be this wall? Is it gonna be indentation of this wall? I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna work, and this is gonna really suck with slimes as well. Actually, they're not too far, and wood and cobblestone are some of our best resources. Well, I say cobblestone because I have to travel to other villagers and steal it from them, but that because there's no lava in this world. I really thought that villagers would have probably traded for lava. I figured one of their jobs would have done it, but nope. Whatever, it's okay. We can just do this, and we can just make ourselves a nice ring around ourselves, and we will be safe. Every once in a while, one of our iron golems spawns out here too, which is kind of sad and disappointing, but we don't really need to farm them from iron anymore. All right, let's decide how we're gonna make big this wall. Make big this wall. If I could actually speak. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna do this. Actually, getting rid of this wall for the most part would probably be really technically we could just leave this like this, and I bet one of these horses could jump over this. Oh, you're all grown up, baby horse. You gotta get back in there. Okay, whatever. I know it doesn't matter. Let's see. We probably really could have fixed the spikiness of my walls too with reopening this up. It would fix all the pattern mishaps I have on the edges, but not a big deal. I think it still looks good. Slabs, I might be the better way next time. All right, so I have absolutely no idea where to start. But first of all, we need this right here so that can actually work. I gotta figure out. I figured we should indent the door back one, right? Not only it might make it look better, I guess. I doubt it, but I think it's gonna be easier for us to compensate and actually learn how to build with redstone this way. So let's go ahead and let's use red blocks for our actual redstone. It's gonna be a lot of red, but it should be actually just different from everything else so we can actually tell it apart. So if the block's gonna be here, here, do we want it to extend or de-extend when we actually have it open and closed? Depending on how the mechanism works. It could work two different ways. Because when I press the gate buttons and the pressure pads or whatever right here that opens it up, it can either send the redstone to push them out, and then that could open up a certain passageway or push them out of the way or whatever, or it could just close the redstone up. So I think it should be close the redstone up. So to do this, we want this back one more block. So we want it right here, actually, is where we want it. Because eventually it's sticky piston, right? So it's going to grab on and latch onto that block eventually, no matter what. Now, what we need to do is we need to create a circuit that's always on, right? Something already powering the block, and then the whole point of the mechanism is to cancel that power to that block, and that will retract the actual piston itself. I think if I understand the basics at all, I should actually dive into redstone more often. I probably enjoy it if I actually paid attention to it ever, but I never do, because I do really enjoy building, which is what got me into this game in the first place. Okay, so all of this is gonna suck to try to build around, isn't it? Go, Mr. Iron Golem. So if we just put this here, that works. And if we turn this off, it didn't stick to it, okay? What if I place the block on it? Is that how it works? So now if we just do this, okay, and pull it back, no. Then what's the point of a sticky piston? Okay, that's fine. So instead of going sideways, we'll just go underneath, and we'll just recover whatever redstone work we can outside. But this is gonna make it a lot harder on myself, because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, so I should be able to just place this right here, and that's exactly how we want it. Now, if we place a redstone torch under this, and it activates, and if we get rid of it, it doesn't pull it down. Now, why is that? Is it the whole point of a sticky piston to stick to things and move the blocks? Otherwise, why do your job at all? What's the point of it? Okay, so let's send it up, and let's see. Will you come back down? No, it doesn't. How do you make that work? Okay, well, after some basic stupid research, it seems that I still obviously don't know what I'm doing, but you either need, it's something about 2 ticks, or it's something to do with not getting enough direct power to the actual block of the sticky piston. So let's figure this out. So if I put this all here, actually, no, that works like that, and we do this, then let's converge the lines right here to the torch. There we go. Now, let's try to make a system that turns off the torch. Actually, no, I should just be able to break it, right? No, it didn't turn it. Okay, so it's got multiple system power. What if we do this? And see, now it's all 2 connected. We pull this around this way, and yeah, now none of this connected like that. So this block right here is pointless. So what if we put a redstone torch under it? There we go. That activates the piston block. Now what if I break it? Does that? I'm assuming that doesn't pull it. Okay, so let's see how do we get more power to this. If we put a piece of redstone here, it's not activated, right? But if we activate this redstone, it's going to cancel the other one out. Yeah, it does, but it keeps this activated. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I can make an automatic timer that ends out because it's not infinite repeating, and eventually will catch up to itself. Okay, so let's make a repeater. Maybe that is maybe it's a tick problem. I have no idea. Right, so let's put the repeater here. It needs 2 ticks. That's about all I know how any of this actually works. So let's place the redstone torch here, and let's go this way. All right, so we have this. Now how do I directly turn the system off? I'm guessing just a lever. Right, so if I put the lever here and I just switch it, it doesn't affect anything at all. Maybe it's the wrong direction, or maybe I'm an idiot. Or it could be both. I wouldn't doubt it. Right, so let's put redstone here, and we can only light that because that's also the opposite direction, isn't it? So we gotta place this way. Oh, I did that wrong. This way. There we go. Now that actually works. Some works. Redstone lights up, it doesn't do anything. If I do this, that doesn't activate this. Take it around town, nothing happens. Like, how do you actually make these things? Okay, well, putting it right under it works. So if I turn it off though, and now it just holds an infinite charge. I don't want it to hold an infinite charge. So if I turn it off again, nothing happens. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. So somehow I've made an infinite charge. I don't understand this at all. How did I do this in my Jurassic? I did this in one of my Jurassic Crafts. I spent way too long on making that door system operate, and I don't even remember what I did in the slightest. Okay, it wasn't a door system. I guess it was just the floor, but it pulled and retracted the floor. So I don't know how I did that. To a wall on the floor at least. Redstone block. Let's put that underneath. Now, what if we try to cancel out the redstone block? How do you cancel out a redstone block like this? That auto cancels that. So what do? Try to activate that with some other type of power like this. That's not exactly happening or working whatsoever. That's fantastic. Now, maybe the redstone block is just in the wrong position. So we put the redstone block here, right? That clearly works. We put this right here, and we put this torch right here. Now we connect these two. Is that possible? We put that up here, and we put these together. That's a timeout system. We don't want that. Because I know there needs to be 2 pistons, actually, doesn't there? 2 pistons is how you do it, and it has to be a redstone block. So watch, if I place this torch back here, activates this, pushes this, and that pushes up. And if I get rid of this, there we go. That doesn't matter though. Well, it's a partial system. So if I get multiple redstone blocks, would it actually keep its hold? Because I don't want the redstone block to be on front, obviously, because clearly that works, but it's not really great looking. The issue the entire time was the fact that it was glazed terracotta blocks. It doesn't matter. Like, look, this is cobblestone. Oh, look, it works. It literally works. I'm so upset. That was literally like half an hour for no reason. Okay, so after a very long time of just testing many things out, I think I finally got it down. So this is our redstone system. We step on these pressure plates, it opens up these doors. It looks wonky. One of the biggest problems I had was getting anything that was outside or just bigger than a 2x3 to actually function properly. With so much limited redstone knowledge, it looks weird, but I'm glad to have an automatic door us on a horse should be able to fit through. So when we open this up, this will take us to the other side. So this is the way the redstone works. Really simple, actually. So the only way that I could find to cancel the redstone signal was with pressure plates, was to have them, they have to be on the block that pressure plate is on, which is super annoying. So because of that, those are white carpet, wool carpet above it. It's the only way to walk on top of it because you can't put a block there because of the torches. Now that comes down here and that lights up all of this, and we can just cancel the signal. Now I do need to, just straight up clean how much redstone redstones actually here up. It's a bit of a mess right now, and then refix the ground. But outside of that, it works. You know, that's the whole point. We can clean up how big the circuitry of the redstone is later, but now that we have a functioning system, we just got to apply it in a better way. So I'm gonna fix this up, and then we're gonna try and see what we've got for our horses. Test some of them out, see how they are. All right, I want to finish off and make sure that this works from both sides real quick before we officially try and just take the horses and see what they can get to. Okay, so it opens. Can we just walk through it in time? Okay, it didn't open that time. That's okay. Maybe we just didn't press pressure plates. Let's make sure we're on them this time. And we don't have enough time to walk through, but maybe with the horses speed. But if we run through them, we have plenty of time. Nice barricades on this side, so we just don't have any slimes getting into the pressure plates and holding them down and messing with the circuitry. So if we just get through here, and perfect, it works. Yes, really stupid looking, really simple, but really basic as well. But hey, it's my redstone door and I'm very proud of it. Okay, next up, villagers. I need to go ahead and continue. Where is the leather worker? Leather worker, I think you are it right here. Aha, you have horse armor. Exactly something I do need, but not what I was looking for. I know I have more than one leather worker. Okay, I've at this point that when I don't have organization, this is what happens. Any leather workers? No, you are all armor traders. Yep. Oh my god, protection 3, I'm breaking 3, aqua infinity 2, aqua infinity respiration 2 diamond helmet. I don't care if that's not my goal today. That is an amazing helmet. What in the world? Absolutely take that. Holy crap, I didn't know they could get that good with their enchants. There we go. Hi buddy, why don't you go ahead and give me that saddle there for you? You know, I might as well just take a bunch of them. You know, we store a bunch of these saddles away. We'll keep the emeralds on us for now. Buddy, I'm gonna test you guys out. So let's do this on you with the saddle and the armor. Betty, you have a looking good. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's take a joyride. So let's see, that works perfectly. Glad to see that this is a system I never tested for horse before. Let's see how this registers with horses. Is it register? Yep, and we can walk right through it. Absolutely gorgeous. So now our beautiful horsey is gonna get all the way through, and now we can travel off to the other villages and raid and pillage them as much as we want. Because before it was a lot harder to travel and carry resources and whatnot. Now it's gonna be an easy breeze. But look at all these slimes. This is literally just nuts. Yeah. This is just a battle for the wits and gravy. I will take you on, Zao. Well, yeah, back inside we go. That is cool. I'm glad to see that everything is working. This is fantastic. And now we have leather horse armor. I don't think we can get above that. I think leather is the best that we can get. You know what? You can walk around the home for a little while. It's not like you can actually disturb or break anything. Okay, so I want to get some armor trading today. After finding out what we have in stock for us, I really want to get shopping. So let's see. Where are my armors? I want to get fully just equipped out and whatnot. I don't even care. I will spend every last dollar I have. Oh, you have nothing for me. You're a very novice one. What about you? You're also novice. Where are all my master workers? Not these novices. Aha, you have protection 2. I'm breaking 2. Ooh. Protection 2 diamond chest piece as well. I will take that for the leggings. Thank you. All right, let's see. I have another armor somewhere. I know at least one more other one that's mastered out. I've got more villagers than I have jobs at this point, which has become a very big hassle and problem. I shouldn't have created such a big villager farm. Or maybe I should have just actually controlled it in the beginning instead of just letting them run wild like I always do every time I have a villager farm. It's just too much to actually control. He's the guy that gave us our helmet before. You have anything special? Fire protection helmet, not helmet, chest piece, and literally everything but your helmet is complete garbage. Ooh, protection 2, I'm breaking 2. We already have those, and this is the exact same guy as before. So we're gonna go ahead and just double stack these guys up like that. There we go. And how many? Can I get another 2 of you actually? There we go. And I get another 2 of you as well. Absolutely perfect. So now we can take our iron here and go ahead and throw all this in together to make a couple of iron blocks, and this will give us our anvil, which I didn't think we were ever going to need and or use one, but absolutely throw that there, and we can get ourselves protection 3, and maybe if we have enough levels, I doubt it. Yeah, it's going to cost 6 levels, but we can get prot 4 diamond armor, and that's 9 levels. That's going to be insane. I think our clerics, which is the purple ones for the brew stands, actually sell our enchanting bottles, which is good because I've died once or twice. I literally had like 69 levels at one point. It was insane. Okay, yeah, so we can just buy bottles of enchanting like, oh, you really gonna be that cheap? Okay, I know I have another one of you. You get over here. You dare be as cheap as your other one, and you've already sold out on me. Great. I mean, I've got 9 levels from that, and adding up these, I'm gonna get maybe 15, if that, but it's not gonna be enough. What was the level count again? I need to actually combine them. Oh yeah, protection 4 chest plate was easy. There we go, and we have still, ooh, we can get that, and that gives us another another set of those, and we are completely out. But I mean, hey, protection 3 diamond leggings and protection 4 diamond chestplate, that's a decent start. But we're not done yet. It's gonna not take super long before those trades free up again, depending on how just hard at it we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for, where's another one of those helmets? If I can find the armor to give us a helmet, and then that way we can need with just protection boots at that point and go ahead and make them prot 4. But we get one helmet, we can combine those to get prot 4. And that's wrong. What about you? You have protection? Okay, I can get a couple of you. So if I get 1, 2, that's protection 2, and I can no longer afford any more. Okay, you know what? That's a bonus. At least now we can get working on protection 2. All right, we don't have as many emeralds as we should at the moment, but that's also because I've been kind of grinding out levels, spin the emeralds, then it's just been a mix around leveling up new villagers. So, like you're journeyman, this is a new weaponsmith that I was hoping to get up, but I no longer need him because I found one and I picked up a sharpness 2 fire aspect 1 diamond sword. Now I want to see if I can find that helmet again. No, that is not the helmet I want. Here we go. We go ahead and pick one of you up. Okay, so now that we have that helmet, right, there's a couple other armor pieces I want, but I want to see what the levels it will cost to actually combine these two overall. 26 to 28 levels, absolutely, no matter what. That's absolutely insane. Literally ridiculous. What about 2 prot 2s? And oh, that's wait, whoa. You're prot 3 and prot 2. Didn't I combine a prot 2? Wait, what? I thought I had 2 prot. Okay, I thought I had, never mind. Okay, I don't know where I ended up with. I don't know how I got protection 2 and protection 3 leggings when I thought I had just a pair of protection 3 leggings left each, but whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and get protection 2 boot. That's only 6 levels. So I need 1 more pair of protection 2 boots and 2 more pairs of protection 1 leggings. And I just said leggings and boot backwards. So my head is literally just not working at all at the moment. What is wrong with me? I have, like, literally for the last minute and a half, I have not been able to speak. All right, another set of protection 2 pants, and that should be absolutely everything we need. Some enchantment bottles, and that is the last of my emeralds. Hopefully we can actually we probably go trade back for a few more, but not a big deal. Let's see what combinations we can do with the levels we currently have. So that will give us 2 prot 3 leggings. Oh, and I accidentally brought an extra pair. Not a big deal. So that will be 14 levels. Holy crap. I straight up just need to just get as many XP bottles, enchanting and trading as much as possible. I'm only going to be trading for experience bottles at this moment. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to get all these levels to do anything at all. Plus, not only trading for experience bottles, but trading will give me more experience. But I've been spending the I hate this. As much as I love this, it's too much. Even if I didn't accidentally overdo it with all these villagers, I think the villager trading system is just way too much to get everything in particular. I'd rather just do enchanting regularly and everything else for the most part I think you can obtain on your own if you don't care enough about just precise, perfect. It's all a mindset and mentality and a way you perceive things, I guess. Well, time to grind out more emeralds. It's just gonna be pointless. And I don't know what else that we can end up actually doing here. We've kind of done everything. I mean, we could go for certain achievements, but that's not really exciting. And there's no way to get to the nether or the end. And you're still creating kids. How are you not filled up all these beds yet? I love the paintings I've put in here too. This one's really cool. I wished I had a painting for this size, but I just don't. Like, villager without jobs. I can't believe we have so many of that. I never had villagers without jobs before my home. Okay, guys, with our fully equipped protection 4 armor, we are going to grab our buddy, our trusty steed, and we're going to go out and fight in the hard battles of the mobs. Bring it! Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start with this. Get that creeper to see if we can get him to explode. Okay, I wanted him to explode on the guys. Okay, come on, creeper, and explode! Oh, it doesn't work. Fine, you know what? We'll take you out ourselves. Ha! Oh, he exploded! Our poor horse went down. That explosion did all the damage. Let's take out this skeleton. I didn't bother building me a shield. Whatever with a shield or a bow, it's no fun that way. There we go. Get some damage on the spiders. Actually do something with these guys. Oh, zombies, you're not gonna do much to me. All right, let's go ahead and get some steak off. Steak break! Aye! Lighting myself on fire for my own fire aspect is not the way to do this. Okay, slimes I thought were gonna be the worst thing in the world. This is supposed to be hard difficulty. What is this garbage? You're just nothing. Nothing. I thought no trees. No, we would actually have a competition here on our hands. But no, you know, if we face zombies, we actually might have a competition because they get stronger with hordes, right? When you fight them. Ah, I picked up a bow from a skeleton. Ha! Oh god, my mouse is double clicking again. You can tell by the way the arrows fire. They're just going lobbity lob lob lob. job. I regret not having a shield. That is one thing I regret because I've lit myself on fire so many times. Oh, hi, buddy. You actually have some difficulty with you having armor, but it's not gonna last. I have at least sharp 2 on the sword, I think, which is OP. Slimes are big babies. Ah, skeleton army to betray itself against. Okay, yeah. Haha, you're not shooting me today. Oh, maybe you are. You actually got like auto assist aimbot there with you for once. Usually you are just trash, but it's okay. I got you. Okay, they're going to shoot your friends, please, Mr. Skeletons. There we go. Okay, go away. What do you want, Mr. Skeleton? I ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. One arrow and oh wow, I literally can't do anything. I'm gonna have to spend money to replace my mouse. It is just getting to the point where I can't even shoot a bow and arrow in a video game, Mr. Creeper. And yeah, that's how you know you're strong enough to take on anything, when you can take on a creeper and get the 3 hits in that and do enough damage, or not 3 hits, but just do enough damage before they kill themselves with their explosion. That's how you know you do enough damage. Well, guys, we are clearly not dying. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like, comment, and subscribe down below. What do you want to see more from Superflat, or what other 100 days do you guys want to see from me? And I'll see you guys all next time, Rockstars. Peace.